Hi, I'm Chip Rowan with your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you're watching In the Know. For this episode, I am joined by Lee Winterhalter. Hello, Lee.
Hi, Chip.
How are you doing today?
I'm well.
That's good. I'm well, too. Lee is with the Fayette County Drug and Alcohol Commission. And Lee, what is your role there at the Fayette County Drug and Alcohol Commission?
Sure. So my role is the prevention supervisor.
Okay. And what do you do in that role?
Yep. So what we do in prevention is we do a lot of awareness, a lot of community events, and a lot of community education. So education, we always say, you need prevention all the way from birth, all the way up until older adults. Yeah. So we serve all Fayette County residents.
Great. And you brought some things with you today that are in that prevention realm, and we want to talk about what you brought along here and some of the things you offer.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to say is that prescription safe storage and disposal is so important. Okay. It is very important to have your medication that you're currently using locked up safely, and if you have unused or expired medication, you need to dispose of that.
Just don't let it lay in a drawer.
Correct. Don't let it lay in a drawer. Don't keep it in a medicine cabinet. Yeah. We definitely don't want the wrong person to get a hold of those things. It's so important to keep out of the hands of young people who may inadvertently take something that's not prescribed to them. Right. But also, you could be a victim of maybe theft if folks know that you have medication just laying around.
Sound like a target almost.
Yes.
If they would know that. So what are some of the things you have that help prevent that?
Yeah. So we use 3 different types of disposal methods. So the first type that I'll talk about is our doTERRA. Mm-hmm. So that can be found in a pouch. We have actually 4 sizes of the pouch. Each size takes different amounts of pills. Okay. You can also use patches in the doTERRA pouches to dispose of them. And you can also do liquid as well. So for example, this one takes 45 pills or 6 ounces of liquid or 6 patches. Yeah. So this is the medium size one. Yeah. So we have.
It's just like a bag that you pour the pills into?
It's simply a bag. You pour the pills into it, you add water, you seal it, you shake it up a little bit, and then you can just dispose of that in the regular garbage.
So doTERRA actually has something in there that deactivates them,
right?
You
got it. Exactly. Yeah. It is a deactivation system, is what we call that. And this is going to be available in small pouches, medium pouches, large pouches, and then the extra large pouches, which holds up to like 200 pills. Yeah.
Why shouldn't you just flush them down the toilet?
Great question, Chip, because it does get into the water supply, and I know that is a common thing that people do, but it can absolutely eke into the water supply.
Right, so not a good idea.
Not a good idea. You don't want to do that. You want to get rid of it, but you don't want to get rid of it in that way.
And we'll start out early by saying these are free.
Yes.
These are all free. And how would they get a hold of like the doTERRA pack?
Yep. Everything I'm going to talk about today is going to be free. Mm-hmm. And if an individual wants that information, or wants the pouches, they can just reach out to us. They can go to our website, FCDAA.org, mm-hmm. and they can go to our store. We call it a store, even though everything on there is free. And they can go ahead and select whatever they want, and we will ship that right to their home.
At no charge?
No charge. No mailing charge, no charge at all. They can also pick it up at our organization as well, located at 100 New Salem Road in Uniontown, but we have no problem mailing it out to them as well.
Yeah. And a good phone number if someone doesn't have access to the website?
Yep, they can call me at 724-970-3487. That's my direct line.
Okay, and they can let you know what they need, and
yep,
I
still place
ship
the order for
out.
them. Yep, I can place the order for them. Yeah. Also, we are working with doctors' offices as well, okay. So you might see this sort of display pop up in your local doctor's office because that is a place that makes sense. People get prescriptions there. They get new prescriptions, and it would be important for them to have this product as well. So we are working with doctors' offices to make that happen as well. So if you have a doctor's office and you would like us to set up this display, we can do so at no cost as well.
So the doctor should just actually call you or go on your website and contact you?
They can call me at 724-970-3487.
Yeah. What's the other option? So doTERRA is one option.
Yep, one of 3. So the other option, and this is something that we're newly trying out. This is going to be same basic concept. The only difference is this is a mailer. So you would just go ahead and put your unused medications in there. no syringes. You would put your unused, expired medications in this in this mailer, seal it up, and you would send that into the company. Yeah. It doesn't go anywhere to anyone. No one opens the actual package, so there's a lot of anonymity there. I know that's a big concern for people. Right. I would say, just to be on the safe side, you should always, rip your name off of prescription bottle labels, or, right.
Scratch it out in some way.
Use a Sharpie, or some people have those ones that are specifically meant for that, right? I would do that, but you can go ahead and put the bottles, you can put the pills, however you want to put it in there. You can just go ahead and put that in there, seal it up, mail it in, no charge to you. This is exactly how you would receive it. And then that goes right into the company, and then they throw it in an incinerator. So no one ever opens the bag.
Yeah, that's a great option too.
Yep. Yeah. And then our third option is we actually have 8 locations right here in Fayette County that are safe and secure. Most of them are at police stations because you need to have 24-hour surveillance.
Right.
So folks can go take their unused or expired medications to any of our spots, any of the 8 spots in our county, drop them in, and then the sheriff comes and he takes those to the incinerator. Yeah. So no issues there at all. There's actually one located right here in Connellsville at the police station. Uniontown Police Station has one. And then if you want more information about those locations, you can always call me or go to our website. We have all that listed on there as well.
You said it's almost like a post office drop box.
Yes.
That's what it will
It's very similar to that, only it's locked.
It's secure.
It's secure. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Other services you provide?
Yeah, so another big initiative that we're doing right now, we want people to dispose of their medications, but if you have medications that you're currently using, we want you to keep those locked up safe. Mm-hmm. So maybe don't just store those in a medicine cabinet. We want to make sure that those are sealed, locked up, and only you are the one that knows the combination for those. So what we have available to folks are 4 different options when it comes to safe storage. So we have this option here. This is locks with a combination, and it sits right on top of a pill bottle.
Never saw anything like that. That's very interesting.
Yes, and it is very easy to use. Now, you have to remember the combination.
That would be the trick.
But it is very easy to use, and they have directions on how that comes with everything.
That's like child-proof to a whole other level, right?
Correct, exactly. And that's important, too. You want to keep your kids safe. So the other 2 options that we have that lock with a combination are going to be the black box that we have right here. That's going to be our largest option, and that's going to hold the most medication. So this is something that we give out a lot of, and if anyone wants this is on our store as well. I should mention that.
And all of these things, free.
All free on our store, free to even mail it to you.
Wonderful.
And then our other option that has a combination is going to be the this white box here that I have in my hand, and it actually is broken down by day.
Right.
So this is the typical standard day broken down by day medication holder.
Well, it looks just like the pill tray.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, I can do that.
As you mentioned, knowing the combination is the key.
Is the key.
There it is.
So then you can see.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you can see that it's broken down by day. This is a great option for folks. Yeah. And if you would like to have, the black box for your excess and then still have one of these that locks it up by day, because I know a lot of people use these, we can absolutely send you both options.
Yeah.
Some people are interested in a different option, something that doesn't lock with a combination. So we have our FCDAC, Fayette County Drug and Alcohol Commission, branded lock bag. So similar to a bank bag that you would see, this one does lock with a key. Yeah. So, for folks who don't want to have to remember their combination, we have this option for them as well.
Yeah. So keeping people safe, as you mentioned, there's children who wouldn't know and may ingest something just accidentally. But there's also a situation with painkillers that someone may be actively looking for those too.
Yeah. So we know that the opioid epidemic is something that is definitely still going on in our communities, and folks are looking for opioids in whichever way that they can because they're reliant on that as a substance, right? They have a substance use disorder. So it's important for us to make sure that we're protecting ourselves, and that is prevention, right? Like this is preventing possibly overdoses. This is preventing you from becoming a victim in your own home. This is preventing your child from accidentally ingesting something that they shouldn't be.
Right. Other things that you offer that folks could call you about?
Yeah, sure. So we do, this is a big initiative that we're doing right now.
Right.
And let me also say we have sent out mailers to folks. So you might have actually already seen some information about all of this.
Well, seeing this is helpful, though.
Yeah, for sure,
Very
for sure. So you might have seen this in your mail. You might have already received some of this stuff. So please reach back out. We're glad to send you more. We also, in the prevention unit, we do a lot of programs in schools, but we also do a lot of community-based programs. We have an amazing program. We do it oftentimes here in Connellsville, and we call it Falcons for Families. It's also known globally as Strengthening Families 10 to 14. It's for 10 to 14-year-olds and their parents and caregivers.
It's like middle school, I guess.
It is middle school age. Well, upper elementary to middle school aged kids can participate with their parents or caregivers. We do a free meal every week of the program. We do giveaways every week, and parents are going to learn a lot about communication skills. We always make the joke, when you become a parent, you don't get a handbook, right?
Yeah.
But Strengthening Families 10 to 14 will give you a little piece of that handbook, right? Yeah. It'll tell you how to talk to your kids, how to work with your kids, what rules are, that sort of thing. But it also works great with the kids, too. They learn a lot about refusal skills, some other coping skills, things that are going to help them survive, and thrive, really, throughout the middle school aged development.
And that's an important age right there, too. A lot of decisions being made and
Absolutely.
a lot of things to be tempting them. So I appreciate your work, Lee. Thanks for
Yes.
what you and the commission do. Again, we'll mention that if a doctor's office, someone that works at a doctor's office is interested in getting some of these pouches and things, just contact you.
Absolutely.
Individuals to keep their pills safe in their home, get a hold of you too. So if you don't mind, give the website and the phone number one more time.
Yep,
please.
absolutely. So the website is FCDAA.org. And my phone number, my direct line is 724-970-3487.
Well, Lee, thanks for your work. Thank you for being here today.
No worries. Thanks, Chip.
You're welcome. And now, you're in the know.